Hey, how's it going? Today, we asked the question, are these Greenlight Dodge Rams really to scale? Alright, when I first got my first Dodge Ram from Greenlight, I thought this thing was enormous. I even posted a photo up on Instagram and said, with Hot Wheels and a Matchbox truck, and said which of these is to scale, because the Dodge is just huge, okay? It's huge. Compared to every other diecast I have, it's huge. So I let it rest. It looks good. They did a nice job on it. You know, it's very realistic looking. If you see one of these things driving down the road, it's huge. But I still questioned just how huge it is. But I let it rest because it's not really that big of a deal to me. It looks nice. It looks nice with the trailer. The cars fit in the trailer. That's all that really matters. Recently, a fellow commented on one of my hitch and tow videos and said, these are nice, but they're not to scale. So I went to searching. I found an article. There was a guy who caliper tested these and found out that they are very, very close to actual scale. I shared the article with the guy. He proceeded to say, there is not a diecast manufacturer making an accurate modern vehicle. He also said that the Ford Interceptor looked like a Volkswagen next to the Dodge Ram. Not something that I disagree with. But the article wasn't good enough, obviously, because he was continuing to argue that the Greenlights are not to scale after sending him an article where someone had checked them with calipers. So I decided that I would lay this to rest once and for all and check these with calipers for myself. So I went online and I found the actual lengths and widths and heights of these cars listed from the manufacturer. If you can do a Google search, you can find them for yourself, but I've written them here on this piece of paper for simplicity's sake. I have also went ahead and converted them to 1/64 scale. You simply divide the actual number by 64 and it will give you the 64 scale. So we have the Ram Charger, and the Interceptor utility. I'm checking the Ram Charger because that one seemed ridiculously small to me. Anyway, so there you have it, folks. These are the numbers. I have digital calipers right there. We are going to take these things and check them. Now, 0.1875, so we're just going to round that up to 0.2, equals 1 foot in 64 scale. So that 0.1875 or 0.2, we'll round it up, inches equals a foot of 64 scale. Just so we're clear, I'm going to call anything within 0.2 or within a foot, I'm going to consider that to scale, because I think that that's fair. You know, 0.1 or 0.2 is a decent tolerance in my mind. 6 inches is 0.1. That would be a better tolerance, but you know, just for simplicity's sake, we're going to keep it to, if these are within a foot lengthwise of their actual measurements, then we're fine. So that's what we're sticking with, folks. Without further ado, let's check these things out. I have a bunch of different Dodge Rams here, all of them that I own, just in case there are manufacturing defects. You know, they might be a little off. I'm not going to check this one because it has a different bumper configuration. So anyways, we're looking for a number that is between 3.56 inches and 3.71 inches. Let's check it out. Here we go. Let's check the black one. First up, the black one. Oh, I will show you. These are zeroed out. Oh, zeroed out just to check. There you go. Zeroed out. Now let's check it. Here we go. 3.8. We'll call that 3.82 to round it up. There you go. That one's 3.82. We'll check this one. 3.81. And we'll check this one. 3.81. So they're pretty tight, pretty much the same. That is within 0.1 of our actual length, which is 3.7, which is 6 inches. If you were to scale these to 1 to 1, they would be within 6 inches of the actual length. That's within what I considered an acceptable tolerance at the beginning of this video. The length of these things to scale is to scale. Folks, I think that kind of lays it to rest. The Dodge Ram is to scale lengthwise. Let's check the width and the height while we're here. Actual 64 scale height is 1.2. This one checks out at 1.165. If you round that up, it's pretty close to 1.2. It's only off by 0.035. That's pretty close, folks. I'm going to consider that very, very much to scale. It's closer than the length was. The 64 scale width is supposed to be 1.23. As you can see, it's spot on. 1.226. That's within, 1/1000th is well within range. That thing is to scale. Laying it to rest and calling it to scale. Let's check out the interceptor utility. The length for scale is 3.08, 3.07. It was 3.07. It shrank. There we go. 3.0754. It's off by 0.06. 0.006. Off by 6/1000th. That is to scale, my friends. Let's check the side. 1.1216. The actual scale is 1.23, off by 0.00. No. Off by 0.014. So, yeah, that one is to scale width-wise. And let's check the... Oh, I already did the length. Let's check the height. The height is 0.059. Actual 64 scale is 1.08. So that is within 0.02, well within our accepted tolerance range. That one is to scale. Now the RAM charger I was skeptical about. It looks tiny. Let's check it out. The manufacturer says that the actual 64 scale length should be 2.95. What do we have here? 2.88. Within 0.07. That is well within our accepted tolerance of 0.1. Here's the width. Actual 164 scale width is 1.25. 1.2435. That is within 0.0065. That is well within our tolerance. This thing is to scale. And let's check the height while we're at it. The actual 64 scale, 1.09. This one is 1.063. It is within 0.002 or 0.027. Sorry, I keep getting confused. So that is well within our tolerance. There you have it. The Dodge Ram, the Ram Charger, and the Interceptor are to scale. The farthest measurement that was off, if you were to scale these up to 1-to-1 scale, the Ram would be 6 inches longer than what the manufacturer states. To me, that's pretty negligible. Unless you're trying to park this thing, and even if you're trying to park this thing, I don't even think you're going to notice an extra 6 inches. That could come down to, bed length or something very, very minor. So I'll gladly check more cars in the future if you would like me to. A Hot Wheels Matchbox, I don't care. If I have it, I will check it and see if it's to scale. But for now, folks, I think the Greenlight, I don't think we need to check any more Greenlights. I will check them all if you guys think that that's necessary. But honestly, the Ram was the only one that didn't seem to scale to me, and it checked out within 6 inches. So I can't imagine that any of the rest of them are out of scale either. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos, and have a great day.